Hello world. Yeah, so I can't believe I started off this video with oh goodness, here we go again. Okay, so in this, hopefully I can get out what I wanted to say, but distractions. Oh, okay, so yeah, like if you think of the stock market, right, you look at all the dumb words that are in the list, right, because they're not selling to you the actual words, they're selling to you guys the financial data of the company plus the earnings, etc., of the company when you look at the stock market. And like I was like looking all these years that I've been looking and studying these stocks, and I was like, okay, to me it's not, it's not about the money anymore. It's like it's not about how much earnings they lost or how much they gained. Or to me, I was like, it's about which are the most sophisticated words in the stock market. Like, to me, Facebook is not a good investment because it's such a stupid word that makes sense to the most stupidest people that want to follow the most stupidest trends. And, like, for example, I'm not understanding how MySpace is not winning yet, but you know what? Money does talk, right? A lot. So, like, say you want to invest in the stock market, like, pay attention to the trade. How much is a trade? Like, how much is a trade worth? Like that's why I said, like, don't go and like get it yourself like an account like at E-Trade or something like that where they just like say for example, if you need to go to the heart of all trades, right? Don't invest into the stock market, don't invest into these internet companies, and find out which is the how much is a trade, like how much you can get in on a trade. Like, don't get in on supply and demand, get in on how much is get in on trade, how much is trade. Like, for example, like in E-Trade, like eTrade.com, E-Trade, for example, is like a stupid word. It's not like Chevron. Chevron is a smart word, like, to invest in. So when you look at the stock market, like, invest into smart words. Don't invest into words that are pretty like easy and stupid, and like invest into words like people have hard ways pronouncing. All right, so if you stay up to this YouTube channel, like I'm gonna post like random videos of like anything, it's not gonna be targeted either. Like, I used to create these YouTube channels where I would target like certain topics and words, like, to be specific to try to rank. But like I was like, when I made this YouTube channel, I was like, I want to make like any video under this name. Yeah, so remember, like, if you like want to invest in the stock market, focus on trade. Like I was saying, like on E-Trade, like, I don't know how much is it per trade. You can search for it or do whatever you want, but like, oh yeah, and like remember, like don't take out all the stupid words out of the stock market and find like the smart words. Yeah, I don't have the paper this morning, and I would point them out. But yeah, like I said, like Chevron is such a good name, like, to invest in, because it's so easy, small, and this is what we learned. This is what I learned on keyword search, not just from Google, but from Bing and Yahoo and other searches, and from computer programming days growing up. Is okay, like, for example, say you want to invest into a company called like Herbalife. Herbalife is such a stupid name. Like, Herba is what wins. But life, you want to invest into the word life? Think about it. Like, I wouldn't invest in Herbalife because the name Herba. I mean, not because of the name Herba, but because of the name Life. I would invest in Herbalife because of the name Herba, but you're not investing into the company Herbalife because of her of life and Herba. You're investing into Herbalife. Or like, okay, so a good name to invest into the stock market is Monavie. And what I mean, not in the stock market, but in network marketing, is Monavie. Monavie is such a good name. It's one name that's sophisticated. So when you invest in general, just look for the words that are sophisticated. Because remember, we live in this world where, they say that, your smartness reaches a certain level where you start to wake up and realize that, the more you put out there, as in smart, like, knowledge levels, is like your smartness becomes, you start to realize you did a lot of poor, dumb mistakes. And what I mean by that, in a good way, right? Like, people always robbing these stores out here and robbing the trash cans and robbing people's houses, robbing cars, robbing people in general, robbing. And you realize a lot of people don't like to look at the positives or negatives really at all, because it's so saturated in the market. Like, I don't know, do I think YouTube's dead? No, not for me, because when Facebook came out with those videos, I grew up in an era where we do not give out views for free. And, yeah, so, yeah, that's just the thing. And Chevron was just something that just came up to my mind.